Hi everyone, Wendy Spanish Crafter here. I've come on today to show you this triple tag that I've made, and I'm going to show you how I've made it. It's made from, this one is actually made from plain white card, which I've just inked at the edges, and these are papers from Caroline's Craft Tree. I think they were free on her site, and I've cut some tags and used some labels from gifts and things. Excuse the noise. Yeah, cut from Gifts and Things WI I found on Etsy. I've put a little vellum pocket on 2 pieces here, and on the back piece I've just made into a little writing pad, journal space. Now I didn't want to make it too fat because I want it to slot into a large pocket in a journal, so it's quite a narrow piece, and it measures about 10 centimeters by just under 20, and I've just put the writing papers in with eyelets and some seam binding. So if it sticks out of a pocket, you've got something to hold on to there. So the way I made this was from a piece of craft card, a normal A4 piece, and then I cut it into 3 pieces, each measuring 10 centimeters by 20. And I've already done 2 pieces. These are papers from Artie Mays. It's a kit called Birds and Butterflies, and I bought this a while ago and I had a lot of pieces already cut out, so I thought I would utilise some of those. So I've already done two pieces, and I've just got the 3rd one to do. So I have an old card here that I use to shape the corners. And I've left my big scissors in the living room because I was cutting out last night. And I do the same with the paper, making sure I've got it the correct way up. Then I ink those up. I'm using Distress Ink's Vintage Photo. It's just to get rid of the white edges on the paper as well. Very thin, this paper. I think it must be about 65-70 GSM. So I'll glue that one on. There we go. Go very quiet when I'm crafting. You'll have to excuse me. I'm not one to keep talking while I try to. When I start a video, I think, right, keep talking, and then when I get into it, I all go very quiet. So let's stick that one on. Very straight. That'll do. Right, so that's the 3 pieces ready, and on the back sides I've just put some coffee dyed paper, so I'll do the same again with this one, because you don't want to see me gluing 3 lots of papers on. So I prepared 2 already, and I'll just quickly ink the very edge of those. I'm sorry if you can hear the fan going behind me, but it's very hot here. As I'm filming this, it's early in the morning, it's about 8:30, because my craft room is right on the front of the house and the sun is here. So I'm sat with curtains drawn and the fan on, because it just gets quite unbearable during the day until the sun moves around later on in the afternoon. I'm going to make some more of these because they're great to put in with some swaps, and like I say, they're not too fat, so they don't put too much bulk into your journal. Right, that's that done. So we're ready to assemble it now. So you've got to decide which one you want on the front, which I think will have this one. And I'll use that for the very back where the writing space is going. So that's the way we're going to assemble it. And I've just used, on the first one I hinged it with material and then stuck the papers on, but I decided it would be better to put the material on the outside and then just let it fray off, which I think looks nice. This is just some, I think it came from a sewing class that I attended at the craft shop, and she just gave us some bits to practice on. So I'm going to use my 3-in-1. So I'm going to hinge the back piece and the middle piece together first. Just glue that one half. I'll chop the tops off. That's a bit wonky. Better. Now start again. Didn't get that quite halfway. Better. Doing very well on this one, am I? Right, that will have to do. So that's the middle one, that's the back one, so I need to glue there. There we go. Oops. My working space gets smaller and smaller. I can't even find space to put my glue. Right, so that's that glued on. So I can chop those edges off now. In fact, I'll save those bits, they'll do for snippets. So that's the front. Just fray that off a bit. I think it looks really nice when it's frayed. Oops. Just glue, oh, wrong glue. Just glue that bit down. Now we need to glue the front bit. And I've got another piece prepared here. So I'll just put glue on the edge of here. Near enough. Then we want to glue that right round to the back. So glue over this piece. Make sure we put plenty on, and I'll just put a little bit along the edge. Stick the tap on there before it starts volcanoing out. Make sure we're all lined up. Okay, there we go. Trim the edges off again. Doesn't matter if you've got bits, just fray them off. Okay, yep. Just get them frayed up a bit so it looks nice and shabby. Okay, now it's time to put the writing pad bit at the back. And I have just invested in a big bite. Is it called a big bite? So I need the largest of the eyelets, which are still in the case. I'll just use a sort of neutral colour. Oops. Right, let's get my writing papers, which I've already prepared. I've used a piece of the Arty Maze kit and then just 3 pieces of coffee dyed paper, and they're going to just sit on there. Make sure you get them lined up so that this top one is very slightly larger than the bottom ones, and I'll just quickly trim a corner off so it looks a decent shape. Okay, and let's just get that lined up in the middle. Line it up to cut the holes. I'm still quite new to this, so wrong bit. You have to slide this to the 3/16. Still have to sort of look sideways to see. I think that's about right. And another one at this side. There must be a better way of lining it up, but I'm not sure what it is. Then slide that back to set the eyelet. This sets eyelets much better than my crocodile. It splays the back out more evenly. My crocodile seems to split them somehow, and they look, sometimes there's quite sharp bits on, which I don't like at all. So that's nice. Happy with that. Now I need a piece of seam binding, which I have length of here. So that's going to run through and tie a bow. Take the paper clip off now. Now the first one I made, I put vellum pockets in, but this one I have found a couple of pockets that I think will fit out of the Arty Maze kit. So just tie that in a bow, and then this will stick out at the top. So if I do put it into a pocket, there's something sticking out for the person to get hold of. Let's just even those up a bit. So that's that done. So that looks nice. Right, pockets. Let's have a look. I've got one ready there to glue in, and I thought that would just glue. That's the same paper there, so I don't want it there. Or would they look better on the journal side? They'd show up a bit more on there actually. So I think we will put it on there for a change. That's why I like using vellum for pockets, because you can see the papers underneath. so you're not hiding part of the pretty papers. Just put a bead of glue along the bottom there. So this will be a little bit different than the first one I made, but that's fine. So that will glue down there. Just stick that on there to hold it down while I cut the other one out. Ink that top edge fraction, and the way I get the fold, yeah, that's glued down quite good. On the front where you've got the line, I just put my ruler and just run my nail to get an initial fold and then fold it back the other way. I seem to get a neater fold doing it this way. And this one can glue in on that page. Yeah, I definitely think they'd look better on the plain page than on there. Then you get half of the bird sticking out, which I'm not keen on. So we'll glue this one in as well. I'm using Anita's tacky glue today, which I do get from my local craft shop. So that's I hope you enjoyed last week's video, which was showing more of my scraps, how I use them again to make little booklets. So that's, I think we will put a vellum pocket on the front because it won't add too much thickness. Just bear with me. And I hope, will it glue to the material? It should do. So I'm not going to do it terribly tall. 6 centimetres. And I'll try gluing it to the material. See how we get on. Oh, too wide. Just take another snippet off there. Then I just want to put a little circle. Just put a piece of paper under to punch it. Right, let's try that. In fact, I'll use the 3-in-1 to glue this. While we're gluing, it's going on the material. You don't want too much glue on vellum because it will crinkle up a bit. Right, let's try that and hope it looks okay and sticks. It should stick to the material with the 3-in-1. Right, I'll give that time to set a little bit before I put any tags in. Right, let's get onto the tags, or decorating this up first, shall we? And what I think I will put this in, I've just put a little friendship journal into the Etsy shop. So I might just put this inside it because I've got some sayings here. Gifts and things, friendship words, which I bought on Etsy. So I could stick a few of these on here and then it would match lovely with the friendship journal that I've just listed. So let's put some of these on. I just pull a few out and just put them in. So we could put that there and that there, which will be fine. I'll just decorate this pocket while I'm on camera, and then I'll do the tags with you. Then I'll finish it off. I'll switch the camera off while I quickly finish it. So that's that pocket. So I've got one pocket there, one pocket there, one pocket there, and the writing pad. And on the one I've already made, I did use a little stamp, a little bird stamp that I've got, and I punched, stamped that. It's only, I think I got it in a Creative Studio box. Sorry. Let's just have a look. This one here. It's a little tiny bird. Oops. And it's easy to punch. So I'll do that again while there's birds on the... And I just use the Distress ink. Put one on each page. The Distress ink does ink out very pale. The oxides are more dark. So that's that up to now, and I have got a few tags. I've used a piece of the paper as a little journal space as well, so that could go in one of the pockets. So there's quite a lot of journal space in this, and there's a little envelope which we can put. There's this in the kit. It's like a double journal card, so I shall cut that out and put that. I think that fits in the envelope, so let's try cutting that out double and hope it works. See a bit already. Should do it single really. Get it right first time. Get rid of that. And that should fit in this little envelope. Yep. So that can go in a pocket. And it's still not adding too much thickness to the project. See, we're still fairly thin. So I'll just shove those words to one side and show you the tags that I've cut out from the kit. Let's get rid of that. Then you can see them properly. So there's four with shaped tops. So they can fit in a pocket. In fact, we'll put two of those in the front pocket and one each in the other two. And I did print some more sunflower page from Cara Brandon kit, which the journal is from a sunflowers kit from Cara. And I printed the full page with, I think there's 6 tags on it. And I'll probably use maybe 4 of these in here as well. And the way I do the little tags, any bits of coffee dyed paper I have left, I just cut them into strips, quickly ink the edges, fold them in half, and that just acts as a tab to pull out of the pocket. And in this case it just hides that bit up. You could punch through that and put a piece of string through or ribbon, but I just like keeping the flatness so that you're not adding any bulk, well, not much, so that can slot in there. So you've got 3 tags in there, another 3, 2 tags and a little envelope with a journal letter and another one there. So there's lots and lots of journal space in here, and we just need to decorate up a few bits, a few more words, and see what we can come up with. An honest friend is a precious gift. So again, just ink the edges up, and I'll use the 3-in-1 because I'm going to stick it on that strip of material that I've used for the hinge. Go that way. Right, what else can we find? Besties for the resties. A friend hugs your heart. You're amazing. I love just using all my bits because I love fussy cutting, although it hurts my hand. As I've said before, I can't just sit and watch TV. I've got to be cutting out or something. So let's stick that on the top. What else have we got? Keep calm and best friends forever. We'll stick that along the side. And you can use as much or as little as you want. If you've got it already cut out, I tend to use as much as I can to use it up. Otherwise, you get left with stacks and stacks of bits cut out. And what's the point of doing it if you're not going to use it? So let's stick that along there. This will match in perfectly with the little journal that I've made. You could decorate the tags up with more. I think on the previous one I put things over the tags just to hide the join, which I shall do again. So I'll get on with that and then I'll come back to you. Okay, I think we're done now. As I was putting things away, I thought, oh, that's a nice quote. This friendship words kit from Gifts and Things is just lovely. You get them in like typewriter print, and then she does them in this sort of nice font there. And there's so many, it's just lovely. So I think I'll just give you a flip through of what I've completed now. Let's just put those away. And this is also from Gifts and Things, little labels and tabs. So that's another good one. Right, this is the front. So in here we've got keep calm and best friends forever. Oh, that's not there. One person can change your life. BFF. And then I've put 4 tags in. And I've just put the little tickets over the front of the tag, you know, where the paper sticks, and some of Artie May's butterflies on those. So they just slot into the vellum pocket. In the second pocket, I've just stamped the bird again. You're amazing. And 3 tags and the little envelope with a journal space inside. So they just slot in that second pocket. An honest friend is a precious gift. And the third pocket, stamped again, friendship needs no words, and 3 tags and the journal letter. So I think that looks really good and I'm happy with that, and I'll slot it into the friendship journal as an extra in the Etsy shop, and the link for that is below if you're interested in buying. And on the writing pad I've just stamped, as you saw, the little bird and a friendship, a beautiful friendship and true friends. And on some of the tags I have put a saying on the, or something on the back, but not all of them. Probably can't find one now. There you go, besties for the resties. So just a bit of interest on most of them, and one on the back page, you are so special to me. So there's lots and lots of journal space in there, and it's still not terribly thick, probably half a centimetre, so that's great. So thanks for joining me, and I'd love you to leave a comment and subscribe if you like my work. And if you're interested in buying the Sunflower Friendship Journal, it is now in the Etsy shop. So thank you again, and I'll see you next week. Bye.